Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and WebDesigningTechTips.com. Well, a couple of videos ago we did a logo slide in on page load. Somebody asking if we could do a rotate on page load. Sure we can, if I just refresh this page quickly. You'll see that when we load this page, the logo spins there up in the header bar. If we go to a different page, you'll see it spins there. Let's go back to where we were. We've just got it spinning the one time. We've done a previous video to have this spinning slowly all the time. But to get it to do it once is really easy. So let's get started. I'm going to undo everything that we've got going on here and we'll start from scratch. Okay, I've undone everything now. If we refresh the page, you will notice that that's static again, that logo. Okay, to do this today, we're going to use a bit of Custom CSS. Let's go down to the dashboard. Don't let the CSS put you off. Any code I write, I'll put down below as usual. Once at the dashboard, we're going to go down to Appearance and Customize. You can also put this in Divi in the Theme Options. Under the General tab, they've got a Custom CSS, but we're going to use the Customizer today so we can see what's going on in real time. Okay, once in the Customize, let's go down to the Additional CSS panel. Now to do this today, we need to find out what we need to target to make this logo spin. So if I right click and hit Inspect, I'm using Google Chrome here with the free inspector tools. I've got elements selected one side, so it's giving me HTML. I've got stars selected the other side, so it's giving me CSS code. And if we roll over various elements, as we roll over it highlights what they are at the top there. There's the actual anchor tag, there's the image itself, there's what they call the logo helper. But if we go up, we've got the logo container itself, and that's what I'm going to target today to make it spin. And don't worry, it's not going to make our menu spin up there. So let's copy that. I'm going to double left click on it, which will highlight it. I'm going to hit Control C to copy it. And let's get rid of our inspector now. And we'll write the code that we need. Now when I write code, I like to give it a title. A title's // //. Anything that you write in between the stars won't be read as code. Let's say rotate logo. And we've got that class name saved in our clipboard. It's a class name, so they always have a dot or a period in front. So you must put a dot or a period in front. There it is. Then Control V, I'll paste in what we copied, and there it is. Now we can open and close some curly brackets, decide what we want to do with it. Well, I want to create an animation, and I'm going to call it, well, let's call it rotate logo. That's all one word there, no gaps. I'm going to have mine take 3 seconds, 3S. I'm going to have it ease out, ease dash out. Great, now we need to actually create this animation that we call rotate logo. So after our last curly bracket there, I'm going to drop down one more. We're using keyframes to do this today. So I'm going to say at keyframes. Then the name that we gave it, which was rotate logo. Then we can open and close some more curly brackets and actually create the animation. And I want it to go from, and we'll open and close some more curly brackets. And I'm going to use transform rotate for mine today. But I only want mine to rotate around the x-axis so it spins like you saw it earlier. So I'm going to say rotate X. And we'll open some round brackets right at the end with no gap and the amount we want to rotate it. Well, I'm going to put 0 in there initially so it starts off the right way round. Then I'm going to copy all of this, the from, to our first curly bracket there. Control C to copy again. I'm going to drop down. I'm going to paste it back in there. Control V. I'm going to change the from to a 2. Rotate X. I want it to rotate by 360 degrees. In other words, all the way around the axis. 360 DEG for degrees. Now let's just publish this. If I click on this logo to refresh the page, you can see that that's spun round nicely. Now I've used 3 seconds. If you want it to be quicker, just make that a smaller value. For instance, if I make it 1 second, just publish that and do the same thing. It's a lot quicker. I kind of like the 3 seconds, but that's entirely up to you. If you do want to speed it up or slow it down, just change that value. But it's kind of just spinning. I'd like it to kind of fade in and then spin. So we can add opacity to our equation. So our first little translate there, let's put a little semicolon afterwards. If we don't put a semicolon, it won't read the next line of code. I'm going to say opacity 0, which will be invisible, means it'll start off invisible, then it'll spin into view as it's spinning around. I'm going to copy that again. Control C. Let's make sure we put a semicolon on the end of here. We'll drop down. When it comes in, I'm going to say opacity 1, which is fully visible. Let's publish that and see what we've got now. And refresh. That's great. That works for me. Let's go to a different page and see what's going to happen. Yeah, that works absolutely fine. If we go back, any page you go on, it's going to rotate around like that, which is just exactly what you want. It really will get people's eyeballs on your logo, which hopefully will make it more memorable for them. And that's really all there is to it. If I go back to my original page now, hit the refresh, we've got that nice spinning logo. So I hope that's answered that question. And don't forget, that code that I've just written is down below this video in the description there. You're welcome to copy it, paste it, do whatever you need. So there is how to create a spinning logo on page load. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them or make a little demo video like this one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.